Fourier series. So where we define the Fourier series of any function fx in an interval alpha and alpha plus 2 pi, right? Alpha and alpha plus 2 pi. So that is given by fx is equal to a0 by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity bn into sin nx, where the Euler's coefficients were given by a0, an and bn, which are defined by 1 by pi into integral alpha to alpha plus 2 pi fx dx. An is 1 by 2 pi integral alpha to alpha plus 2 pi fx into cos nx dx. And bn is 1 by 2 pi integral alpha to alpha plus 2 pi fx into sin nx dx. Okay, so that the determination we have seen in the last class have been derived. Right, now let us coming into the special cases of the Fourier series, which in the from the definition we seen that the Fourier series of a function fx in an interval alpha and alpha plus 2 pi of length 2 pi is given like this with the coefficients. So any interval of length 2 pi may be considered in the standard forms as 0 to 2 pi, minus pi to pi also, right? Right, sir. Because the standard intervals of length 2 pi, which will be giving you the main trigonometric functions, the periodicity 2 pi like that, so that they were being taken the standard interval formats 0 to 2 pi or minus pi to pi, right? Yes. So now in this interval setup, this will be giving you, this is on the standard interval, normal general interval, alpha to alpha plus 2 pi, right? Now we will look at, this is of 2 pi in length of interval. We will take in a particular case of interval 0 comma 2 pi. That becomes how we can extract this interval 0 comma 2 pi, that is alpha is equal to 0, right? For the case of alpha is equal to 0, this interval become 0 comma 2 pi, right? Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in such case also, the Fourier series is defined by like this only. Fx is equal to a0 by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity an cos nx plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity bn sin nx. Whereas these coefficients will be defined for these particular cases, which we will be giving you as a0 is equal to 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi fx dx for this case. Okay. Similarly, in the same way, an is defined by 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi fx into cos nx dx, and bn is equal to also 1 by pi integral 0 to pi fx into sin nx dx. Okay, sin nx dx. Now again we can go with the another case where considered the interval. Put the interval is, for the case of alpha is equal to 5. When alpha is equal to 5, that interval become, what is the interval?
5 to 3 pi.
Sir, -5 no, sir.
Minus pi, sorry. Alpha is equal to minus pi, which will be minus pi comma plus pi, right?
Right, so
The interval is minus pi to plus pi. Okay. In such case, these coefficients will be defined. A naught is equal to also 1 by pi integral minus pi to plus pi fx dx. An is equal to 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi fx cos nx dx, and Bn is equal to 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi fx sin nx dx, right? So here one must be very care about the intervals and their respective coefficients, right? Yeah, good. So like that we can define very clearly about the Fourier series in the interval of length 2 pi, interval of length 2 pi, like this. Okay, good. So this Fourier series expansion or representation, which will be valid only a particular cases. It is not valid for all the functions fx, for all the functions fx. It is also having limitations. It is also having limitations. Can you say what will be the limitations or the conditions for Fourier series expansion? I will give you, because we can see one problem. I think problems can be seen later. Okay. Now I think you may see that. Now let us coming into the limitations that we may be called as the conditions for the Fourier series expansion. Can anybody say?
fx ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन नहीं होना चाहिए.
Huh?
fx एक ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन नहीं होना चाहिए.
fx?
Yes, sir.
What? fx?
fx should not be a trigonometric function.
Trigonometric functions. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Dirichlet conditions. So these are all called the conditions for existence of a Fourier series are called Dirichlet conditions. What the Dirichlet conditions states that any function of fx can be represented as a Fourier series. What is the Fourier series? Can anybody say? A naught by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus b n sin nx, right?
Right, sir.
Yes,
Where
sir.
a naught, a n, b n are coefficients, constants. As a Fourier series, provided the conditions, these are all called the Dirichlet conditions. Number 1, fx is periodic, very, very important, is periodic, comma, single valued. You know what is single valued?
Sir, for one domain, there must be one range.
One variable x. The domain is from only one x function, x only. Okay? Single valued and finite. Finite, it must be finite in the interval. Fx has a finite number of discontinuities. Discontinuities, TIES. Discontinuities in any one interval, one period, you may be writing. Because it is a periodic function, there may be several number of periods for n. So at least in one period or any period, they must have a finite number of discontinuities. Okay, and fx has at the most a finite number of maxima or minima, maxima and minima, okay. These are the conditions. These three conditions, a group of these conditions are called Dirichlet conditions. Important. So if any function satisfies these three conditions, then the function can be expressed or represented as a Fourier series. Remember, if these conditions not satisfied, the function cannot be represented as a Fourier series like, right? What is the conditions? Dirichlet condition states that fx is periodic, single valued and finite. Fx has a finite number of discontinuities in any one period. Fx has at most a finite number of maxima minima. That must have the maxima minima. Okay. Provided these conditions, the function can be represented as a Fourier series. That is okay. Then here one must have very clearly understood that the function fx is being represented as an infinite series, contains infinite number of terms, sine and cosine functions, right? right?
Yes, sir.
Fx is represented as series expansion with infinite number of terms. While discuss the nature of this series expansion, so we must be discussed the series nature, that is in terms of convergence, divergence, convergence, divergence, right? So there were infinite number of points are there, infinite number of terms also there in the series. So while finding that approximation of Fx, we introduce the convergence of the series. Convergence of the series. So how we can discuss that convergence of the series? Suppose according to this satisfaction of the Dirichlet conditions, so this function is equivalent to this series expansion, right?
Yes, sir.
So here one must understand separately that LHS is the function. Our targeted function is to be expanded or approximated as a series expansion. That RHS part is a series, infinite series. This infinite series is very clear, is converges to function Fx at any point of continuity, right? Is right?
Repeat, sir. Please repeat it again.
The series expansion is converges to Fx at the point of continuity. At the point of discontinuity, what happened? Because on satisfaction of these points, Dirichlet conditions, it may have the finite number of discontinuities, right?
Right.
Finite number of discontinuities. So therefore, how the convergence will be made? Suppose at x is equal to c, this is from a to b, we can take the function. Suppose at x is equal to c, it has a point of discontinuity. The function may be from a to c like this, from c to b like this, assume, right?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
At the point c, is the function continuous?
No, sir.
No, right? Because the limits may exist. So when we say the function is continuous at x is equal to some point, say here, let us say limit x tends to c, fx is equal, then only we can say the function is continuous.
Right, sir.
This will exist means what? Limit x tends to c plus fx is equal to limit x tends to c minus fx is equal to limit x tends to c fx, right? At any point,
Yes,
the
sir.
limit exists means it must have the RHL and LHL, they must exist and both must be equal. In such case only the function is said to be having limit at x is equal to c. If that limit exists and it is equal to fc, then the function is said to be continuous, right?
Yes, sir.
Understood very clearly. So for such function, if it has discontinuity at x is equal to c, they may have the LHL and RHL, but may not be equal. Remember, right? If they are not equal at that point, so this function value cannot be as the sum of the series a naught by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n x plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity b n sin n x. Right?
Right, sir.
So in such case, how we can discuss the convergence of the series? This is very, very important. Convergence of the series. So they were defined as number 1. Fourier series is converges to fx at any point of continuity. Right? NUITY. Continuity. Okay? Number 2. Fourier series is converges to at any point of discontinuity. Anybody say here what it comes?
X plus C.
Okay?
Sir, what is that x plus and x minus?
Tell me what is that? What is fx plus or what is fx minus?
Firstly, putting x as positive and then x as minus x.
What they indicate?
Left hand limit and right hand limit at the point x.
Very good. That is left hand limit fx minus and fx plus right hand limit. Okay?
Got it, sir.
Because here I am not specify any point so that I may be giving you like, right? In a general way. Good? These are very, very important. At the point of continuity, the Fourier series converges to fx, the given function as it is, it will come. At the point of discontinuity, the Fourier series is converges to average of the left hand limit and right hand limit at that point. Okay? It is an approximation.
Okay.
Average of that. Right? So this is convergence of the Fourier series. Right? Now coming into the case where all the conditions satisfied, then the function can be expanded into the Fourier series as a naught by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n x plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity b n into sin n x. b n into sin n x. I would like to giving you here one example. Huh? Okay. Suppose, yeah, here I am giving you the examples, right? That is, find the Fourier series expansion of fx is equal to minus pi, where x is greater than minus pi, less than 0, and x if x greater than 0, less than pi. Okay, full stop. Deduce that 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on is equal to pi square by 8. This is the question. Okay, this is the question. How can we see this? Do this one. What is the Fourier series expansion? Because clearly it's seen the function is periodic from minus pi to plus pi, right? It is given and it has finite number of discontinuities. At x is equal to 0, it is discontinuous, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, obviously it has minimum maximum value. So therefore, this function can be expanded as Fourier series. The Fourier series is given by fx is equal to a0 by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity. So here you maybe use 1 sigma with braces an cos nx plus bn sin nx, where you needed this an, bn, a0 to be determined and to substitute here. Say 1, where a0 is equal to, this is from interval, where the interval is in interval minus pi comma pi, right? What is the length of the interval?
2 pi.
2 pi. Okay, so therefore, what will be the a0? What will be the a0? You need to clearly remember 1 by 5 integral minus pi to pi fx dx. An 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi fx cos nx dx. Bn 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi fx sin nx dx. You have to determine them. Okay, that is equal to, for the given function 1 by pi, where the interval minus pi to pi, it has the the given function is, it has been given into 2 different intervals, right? That is from minus pi to pi, minus pi to 0, where the function will be minus pi dx, plus integral 0 to pi, where the function is x into dx. So after integrating and simplifying this, you will get that separate a0. What is the a0 value? Anybody? Minus pi by 2. In the same way, you can find out here an 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi, minus pi to 0, sorry, minus pi into cos nx dx plus integral 0 to pi x into cos nx dx, where this value is an value 1 by pi into n square into cos n pi minus 1. You do it that, you simplify. And Bn is 1 by pi integral minus pi to 0, pi or minus pi? Minus pi only, okay. Minus pi times sin nx dx plus integral 0 to pi x into sin nx dx, where this value is 1 by n into 1 minus 2 cos n pi, right? So from this we can write it, an is equal to this much. Then what is a1? Putting n is equal to 1 will be minus 2 by pi into minus 2 by pi only, right?
तो सर वो an में n स्क्वायर क्यों आ गया, देखिए जरा.
देख लीजिए, आ जाएगा. You look that, right? A2 is equal to, what is A2 when n is equal to 2? 0, cos 2 pi 1 minus 1 0. Next, A3 is equal to minus 2 by pi into 3 square, pi into 3 square, right? Next, A4 is equal to 0. Next, A5 is equal to minus 2 by pi into 5 square, so on, etc. Right? Similarly, B1 is equal to, where n is equal to 1, cos pi minus 1 plus 3, 3 by 1, right? Or 3. B2 is equal to 1 by 2, right? Minus 1 by 2. Next, B3 is equal to cos 3 pi. How much? Minus 1
minus 1.
into minus 2 plus 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 3, 1, right? B4 is equal to minus 1 by 4, so on. It is. Okay, now you got all the values of A and AN, BN and A0. Now from 1, substituting from 1, or hence substituting the values of A0, AN and BN in equation 1, we get Fx is equal to A0 is minus pi by 2 into 1 by 2, A0 by 2, right? Minus plus A1 cos x, right? So we can substitute here for A cos ANX. Here you look at here, all odd indices of A coefficients only have non-zero, all others even indices of A, all of them were zero, right? So in which all odd indices of A, there is minus 2 by 5. So therefore that may be taken common. That may be taken common, right? Minus. So therefore it will become plus sorry, that plus into minus 2 by pi into A1 1 into cos x, sorry, I will write it here, cos x plus A2 into cos 2x. In A2 0, therefore that term will be vanished. A3 minus 2 by pi taken common, so therefore 1 by 3 square cos 3x plus A4 0 1 by 5 square cos 5x plus so on. This is an cos nx plus sigma bn cos bn sin nx, right? b1 b2 b3 like that the terms are there, we can write it here. 3 into sin x plus b2 is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 sin 2x, b3 is 1 into sin 3x minus 1 by 4 sin 4x plus so on. Okay, this is the Fourier series for the given function, series expansion for the given function, right? Now this is the required series expansion. Right. So once we get it that series expansion, so there is another question is also there. Deduce this result. 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square. So for getting that results, what we need to put the x value. This is to be
X
substituted in the given interval only, minus pi to pi only, not beyond that.
X is equal to 0, sir.
Putting x is equal to 0. Check it first whether x is equal to 0 is a continuity point of continuity or a point of discontinuity.
Discontinuity.
Sir, point of discontinuity. Discontinuity point.
Yeah, very good. At x is equal to 0, fx is discontinuous. So therefore, at the point of discontinuity, fx is converges to Fourier series is converges to
Average value.
Yeah, right. Since at the point of discontinuity, Fourier series of fx is converges to I can write it here 1 by 2 fx plus 0 plus fx minus 0, right? X is equal to 0. We maybe put it here, or you maybe take it like this also without confusion, because at x is equal to 0 is the point of discontinuity. 0 plus 0 minus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now therefore, what is f0 plus
0.
putting x is equal to 0? Where x is 0 plus given function. This is fx is equal to minus pi x. Where x is 0 plus, what is fx?
0.
X for all values of x greater than 0. 0 x. Okay. 0. And f0 minus
Minus pi. Minus pi.
minus pi. And fx
Minus pi.
at x is equal to 0 from the Fourier series. From Fourier series, f0 is equal to, this is not f0, where we have to be fx at x is equal to 0 to be written.
Minus pi by 2.
Yeah, fx at x is equal to 0 from the Fourier series, say from equation 1. What is the value we have? Fx this much. Equation 2, sorry. Equation 2, fx is equal to this one. Now putting x is equal to 0 here, which will giving you minus pi by 4 minus 2 by pi into cos 0. Cos 0, 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. And all the sign terms get 0, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the series expansion we have. This is the series expansion. Fx at x is equal to 0. But this series expansion is converges to
Minus pi by 2.
Yeah. So therefore 1 by 2 into this fx at x is equal to 0 will be the value this much. f0 plus f0 minus is equal to minus pi by 4 minus 2 by pi 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. Or putting this value, you know, f0 plus 0, f0 minus minus pi. So therefore it will be minus. Need to substitute? No problem. 0 minus pi, right, is equal to minus pi by 4 minus 2 by pi 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. Okay. This is minus pi by 2 minus pi by 4. You can simplify this, or you maybe write it. This will be coming into this side. Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 4. Minus pi by 4. Both sides minus minus get cancelled. Here pi by 4, here 2 by pi. Multiply by pi by 2 on both sides, which will be giving you pi square by 4 into 2, 8 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on, right?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, for being Fourier series, fx should be periodic, right?
Where?
So the condition was fx should be periodic.
Yes.
But sir, after 0, from 0 to pi it is not periodic.
After 0.
Yes, sir. After 0 it is not periodic. So is this okay?
Fx is periodic, single valued and finite.
Yes, sir.
Every the given function which is from minus pi to pi only. 5 to 5 only, this interval, total interval is this much only, minus pi to plus pi only.
But sir, from 0 to pi it is not periodic. Sir, the condition it should be periodic, but sir, it is periodic only from minus pi to 0, not 0 to pi.
2 pi na, 2 pi plus x. 2 pi plus x.
What 2 pi plus x, sir?
Where the period is 2 pi.
Sir, right, sir. The period is 2 pi. So, okay, sir. So the period is 2 pi. So we cannot go ahead of pi.
No.
And then it will be.
Where in the given interval only the period to be considered 2 pi. That's all. Nothing.
Okay. Now I get it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So like that we have to do the problems. So here there may be very number of problems are there. You can go with that. It is not only required that trigonometric function it should be. So here you maybe take it another problem. Expand fx is equal to x into sin x as a Fourier series in the interval 0, 2 pi. Okay. Similarly, find the Fourier series expansion, Fourier series representation of fx is equal to x minus x square from minus pi to plus pi. Okay. Do these questions. You do it tomorrow. Next we will explain all the sine series, cosine series, half range series are all right. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Because morning onward I have Viva, that's all I am just.
Can we leave, sir?
Yeah.